Here's the funniest thing that happened to me yesterday. I get a call from a tabloid, and they're asking me questions, and then at the end, right when I won't, put the tabloid on blast like that, but right at the end, he goes, "You should also watch the DVD Loose Change." And I'm like, "What's that?" And he goes, "I agree with what you're saying. It presents some other great evidence." And it just showed me even this news person that his job was to get my quote and to spin it negatively, probably. In his heart, he knew that, he wants to know more truth. That he's even watched the DVD himself that made him feel passionate enough to tell me to go watch this DVD as he was getting off the line.
Oh, man, that's a key point, and I want Heidi to comment on this as well. Whenever I've been on CNN or Fox, behind the scenes, the producers are like, "Oh, I liked your film. Oh, yeah, we all know it's true." Or we'll be at the National Press Club, and all the old reporters, they all know this stuff. That's the thing, is that you guys are helping educate, the people that are 20-something and younger. That's what's so exciting. And so I appreciate you taking one for the team. And I think in the end, you're going to come out smelling like a rose, but I appreciate your courage. What made you guys decide to have the courage to do this, Heidi?
Well, I've just been praying a lot and really been looking at this world and what's going on, and I was like, what? I know I'm here for a bigger purpose, God. Please just show me. And the purpose is for people to know the truth and to see the truth, and why not be questioning everything and what's going on and look at the facts and the evidence of our own country that is deciding our lives for us. Why not take a stand in what this country was founded on? And, I think it's a very scary time where everyone's scared to speak out, where they're scared to talk, they're scared to be crucified. Being fearful is not the way we're supposed to live. We're supposed to live wanting to think and wanting to, be the best that we can be and wanting to be free. We should want to be free Americans, and that goes in every part of our lives, thinking, physically, mentally, spiritually. We should be able to be free in everything that we do.
Absolutely. Up on screen, I've got Actress Archives, all these other big sites, linking to the Obama deception. And I think it's important what you just said, Spencer, is that you're not bashing Obama. And you're right, my other films expose Bush. The whole point is it's a deception that he's new or he's changed. The whole point is the film exposes the left-right paradigm, but the media is trying to say you're just bashing Obama, when clearly if they would have just read the back cover of the Obama deception or even watched any of the film, which is online for free, that they would have known this is about the fact that we're not even attacking Obama. We're just saying meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
Well, they're also just trying to pin us against Obama because they're also trying to introduce that Fairness Act where you can't even say anything negative about Obama or about anyone. So they're probably trying to corner it in that way. But it's nothing to do with Obama. It's an organization, and it's about the world and all the people that are involved with this organization.
Well, they've got the Hannah Montana, the character. In character, she pushes it on her shows now. The cyberbullying that says ban basically all free speech. If somebody says it hurts their feelings, it's banned, when that's the most protected type of speech. I want to know why the left, in the controlled paradigm, always bashes McCarthy. But why their persecution and their hate crime law that would restrict free speech, I mean, how did... Are they thinking people are dumb and aren't going to actually read the subsection of the bill?
Well, I mean, that's the problem. We are dumb, and I'm right there. I would be that person that didn't read the bill. Like, we're so caught up with things in our lives that have no purpose, and what our score is on this video game, or, what day this movie's coming out, or, we're so distracted, that it's not about just even being dumb. It's just about not even realizing how not aware you are of what's going on around you until it's too late. And Heidi and I were there. We were so concerned about materialistic things and about the new outfit we need to get and the new designer shoe that comes out and Heidi's high heels and this. It's like you find all these materialistic things that really have no purpose in one's life, but, making you feel insecure if you don't have it, So, I mean, I understand because I was one of these people that was just lost and, I pay my taxes. I have no idea where any of that money goes to. I never cared. I never paid attention. I just said, oh, my taxes are paid. I wonder what they do with that money. I mean, now
so what's
when
happening
I pay taxes...
So what's happening is you're saying is you're waking up to the wider, bigger world. You're getting outside the box. Heidi, your comments on your awakening. Is your awakening accelerating? Are you awakening to new things every day, or is this happening in plateaus?
I think, it's just a big awakening that we had, and, I'm thankful to it because I feel alive again, and I feel like I just came out of a shell that I've kind of been hidden in, and I see all that matters to me is eternal life and not even necessarily this life. So I don't want to be caught up in all these things, especially when they're hurting people all over the world that we're not involved. We're letting people be killed. We're letting people be starving. We're letting genocide happen. We're letting abortions happen all over the world, and we're funding it. And that's what's so sad is that they've trained us that we are using our own money for evil that we don't even know we're doing.
Well, you're absolutely right. You guys, for young people out there, to warn them about birth control, to warn them about eugenics, you can save a lot of lives speaking out against abortion. And I know they're going to probably go after your career now in a big way, so I think it's important for people to support you. This awakening is kind of like Saul of Tarsus on the road to Damascus being knocked off his horse and all the good things he did. And for the few people that have sent me emails criticizing you guys, saying, well, look at their past, or they're not perfect, that doesn't matter. None of us are perfect. The issue is that you grow and you awaken. We'll do one final segment here at the end of the show with Spidey. Just very interesting to have Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag on the show with us. Stars of the Hills and other national TV programs. Infowars.com is my website. Heidi Montag, Spencer Pratt, known as Spidey, all over the cover of tabloids every week. I recognize him when I saw her. I've seen him in the grocery store. And now they're talking about the New World Order and 9/11 being an inside job. What a blessing. As we fight the vampires who feed on our souls, get us focused too much on Madison Avenue. And it's all about a balance. Okay, we got about 4 or 5 minutes left. And you were just ranting key points, Spencer and Heidi, during the break. So you guys got the floor. What is it about Obama that upsets you? What does it upset you about this whole world system?
What upsets me so much is just, that we got this $1 trillion, stimulus plan that's just, where is all this money going? I want to see it. Now Obama's got his czars. Basically, he's running the automotive industry, or at least, the government is.
Yeah, he's seizing whatever he wants, yeah.
So not only that, we have the Fed, which until a week ago I didn't even realize was as federal as Federal Express. So we have the former Fed, what is he, the president of Fed is now the Treasury, head of the Treasury. What is that, right?
Yeah, and they're saying they're above the law and can't be audited. Are you supporting 1207 to audit the Fed?
110%. Spidey is supporting
Spidey.
The Fed.
What about you, Heidi? That side of Spidey supports it.
I think definitely, and I think everybody needs to get out there and start being active in your government and start being active in voting and inform yourself, because you're only hurting yourself if you don't know what's going on in your families. And we need to secure a future for America and a future for what we're up against and what we need to fight for. And we need to stop living in fear and start really going back to the principles of what this country was founded on, and the Bible. That's what this country was founded on, too.
It's
Absolutely.
just shocking to me. I mean, anybody that thinks this sounds crazy, just think about the state of our economy right now. There's 650,000 people losing their jobs a month. Like, this is I want to throw up when I hear that. Like, that is not America. This is the land of dreams. This is, it's just, it's so...
Well, for the United States to survive, the New World Order must fall. So let's say it together. Death to the New World Order. Death to the New World Order. Come on.
Death to the New World Order. Death to the New World Order.
That's awesome.
There's no king but King Jesus.
Absolutely. You can't beat this. Imagine you guys are the big tabloid kings, and here you are saying death to the New World Order, abolish the private Fed, the Federal Reserve's not your God, you're not taking a microchip, 9/11's an inside job. Yeah! Let's get the young people talking about that. Let's take America and the world back. Say it with me. Let's take it back from the New World Order.
Let's take it back from the New World Order.
We want our country back.
Jesus will reign.
I want all these bankers to know you can have all your pretty little banks, but you cannot have our country and our spirit.
You never have our souls. That's for God only.
All right, well, you guys are definitely for real, and you're really doing a great job. And it was just great having you back on, and we'll have you pop back in if you can do it next week when we see the aftermath of what's turning into a media frenzy. As newspapers all over the world report about you guys talking about birth control being bad for you, the New World Order, government-sponsored terror, the Obama deception, everything. I commend you. Any closing comments here at the end?
I just hope everybody that's listening goes and watches the Obama deception, whether on DVD, on YouTube. Go research everything we're talking about. Have your own opinions from facts. Don't just go off of what Spidey or Alex Jones is saying. Go look at the research. Go look at the statistics.
Heidi?
And God bless you. Jesus bless you. Happy 4th of July. Let's fight for our freedom.